special. One of a kind. Either that, or
A sacrifice.
a foundation. A bridge.
Interesting. Episode 10, Die Hard Man. Okay. Apparently, we have to go all the way back here. Damn, we are screwed. Let's go. Actually, I think I'm gonna...
Sam, it's Hartman. Be advised that chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically. No doubt the beach is to blame. BTs drawn into our world under these circumstances may be affected in unpredictable ways.
Okay, so what does it mean?
Sky don't look right.
Yep. Not right at all. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop recording until something interesting happens, and then I'm gonna turn it back on. Otherwise, it's probably gonna be too boring. And we are taking a freaking zip line, which is pretty awesome. Especially with all the lights in the sky. Oh man. Double zip line, nice. Is there a third one out there? That would be pretty awesome. Oh no. Next zip line is a little short. Damn. I guess it's kind of awesome anyway. Okay, how far are we? We only crossed like half a mile on two zip lines.
To believe what I found. It's about the BB experiments, their true purpose. According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand, supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void-outs. Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit. But it turns out, that's just the cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of not cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan.
Damn.
Making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear, and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all.
Me too.
Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
Alright, apparently whole network is founded on BBs, the bridges. Okay, this is why freaking whole corporations called bridges organization. They're building bridges, and they're also using bridges to connect our world to freaking beach to create chiral network. Makes sense. Kinda. Still sucks though. Damn. Okay, we're doing fine. We are like halfway down to Lake Knot City. And when we're gonna take a boat again, or get teleported, I'm not sure. Or we take a boat, since Fragile can't teleport over.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. When weapons restrictions lifted.
Someone's happy.
Oh, my leather. Nice. It's still there. For all this time. Alright, do I want to cross this body of water? I don't think I do. I think it's time to leave the truck behind and move back and forth. Should we climb? Yeah, I think we should. Oh, hopefully somebody will take me for this ladder. At some point in the future. Another truck. And there is the road right here, so we can actually freaking use it. Nice. I have to say, it took me like freaking longest time to get to our side of America. But mostly because I did so many freaking side quests. Now when I'm going just straight back, it's actually pretty easy. It takes some time, but not actually too long. Oh, never mind. It's not even going in the way I need to. Just do that. I think we start again. Okay, let's get our rifle out. We will be going near freaking bandits. Oh, it's actually very close now.
Hey Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake None.
Yep.
Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe.
I already finished
By
the
the
job.
way, I've made more progress in a certain investigation.
It's been 5
It
minutes,
seems
man.
that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BP experiments. But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody. And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care.
And we
In
killed
which
him off.
case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen, don't you think? But just because President Strand is dead, doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges, towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose. You have to save her and the director. Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I can find.
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted to rule humanity, and this is one of the reasons why Emily and her mother, oh crap, I'm screwed, build a freaking chiral network. Screw you, you'll never get me. You'll never catch me, you'll never catch me. Keep running. Damn, there's like 6 of them or 7. And they're shooting with me with real freaking weapons. Keep running, my man. Keep running. Zigzag. Zigzag. Okay, they have freaking shotguns. Okay, keep running. They took down the closest one. Man, these assholes, we don't want to leave them alone. Alright, I'm actually getting lost because these guys are going after me. Okay, are we going right direction now? Yes, yes we are. I need to go straight, literally. Keep running. Okay, I think we lost him. Yep. Okay, we're safe. But let's keep running. Yeah, we've been walking in the rain for like all this time, since Agent City. We need to find a place where to recharge our power skeleton. Right here. Nice. Right on time. Okay, is there a zip line close by? Come on, really? No connected zip lines? Why build one? You need to build 2 at least. So that's disappointing. Okay, there's a storm right next to freaking Lake City. Is there gonna be another boss fight? I'm not equipped for a boss fight. Look at me, I have like a few packs on me. With random loot. Oh yeah, we're gonna get sucked in again. At least we can run on the road indefinitely. This looks creepy. But what you gonna do? Should have crafted more rocket launchers, I think. Oh, they can't touch me. I'm on the road. These guys are losers.
Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director. So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's Beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right? Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one. The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything.
Old boyfriend, maybe?
There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider
The
another
old
possibility.
squeeze.
What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's Beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's Beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive scene. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a Death Stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's?
Makes sense.
Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's Beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why...
If Hartman's right, then we're in serious trouble.
Duh.
Using the chiral network in Amelie's Beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's Beach as soon as possible.
No, for some reason I
Get
feel
in
like it's
and get her back.
just too cookie
It's our
cutter.
only hope.
It's not.
If you
It
can't,
shouldn't be
Then
so
we're
easy.
all doomed.
I mean, we know connection between director and Clifford because they both used to be friends in Spec Ops, and director was security for Manhattan Project, working on the beast, where Clifford tried to save his child and probably got killed eventually. Awesome flying whales.
I found out I was gonna be a father. I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you. Hey, Mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't. I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it took me so long. Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
He can't.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
Is it Emily or Bridget? Actually, maybe Emily is a reincarnation of... No, doesn't make sense. We were both alive at the same time. But yeah, obviously, the director has been forced to kill his old friend to proceed with experiments. Which sucked. Vietnam. And he always has a cigarette. Did he summon a freaking helicopter? Damn. This guy is fancy. Okay, I guess we're gonna find out what's actually happening. Okay, we don't have weapons again. We only have non-lethal kind. Let me freaking... Damn it. I think I'm stuck.
This is target blue.
It sucks in Vietnam. Open the palm. Artillery shells. Right. Utility pouch. Right, we're still okay. Let's reattach our armor plates. At least some kind of defense against like all the freaking soldiers we're gonna get shot by. We still have no weapons.
Barely have this time.
This is nice. Well, it's powerful memories. Run, Forrest, run! Okay, he can feel us again. Shouldn't be old enough to be in Vietnam, but I guess it's whatever. Summons a fire to fire up the cigarette.
Get my baby. Baby. Die hard, man.
We're fighting in freaking Viet Cong jungle against undead soldiers. It's screwed up position. We're getting pinned down. This guy's still alive. Yeah. Alright, Clifford. He's so fancy, he's not even taking cover. Okay, he did now.
Give me back my
Who is my partner now? There's too many blood bags. I feel like it's gonna be a tough fight.
Move. Get my baby. Where's my baby?
Who is my baby now?
Light him up.
Come on, I have your BB on my chest, literally, and you keep shooting me. You're not afraid of hitting him? Okay, he's running away. So should we go forward or just follow him?
We need reinforcements. Move.
I think we should follow him.
Light him up.
They ambushed me. I'm gonna die. Man, these guys shoot well. Without a bunch of blood bags, I would be dead. Okay, let's keep going.
We need reinforcements.
This fight is not over yet.
Move. I want my baby back. I need you, baby.
Okay, his steps went this direction, I think.
Baby. Open fire! Light him up!
Minus one hostile. Only taking flanks on me. Alright, and Ridley is shooting in a bonfire. Damn. Punch you. Oh my god, he is a lot better at fighting goblins than I am. Alright, I'm out of ammo. Damn it, I'm sad.
Baby, we're getting out of here. I promise. Give me back my baby. Are you clear of hunger? Who are you? Are you the father?
Give him BB, come on. On the other side, he is a freaking terrorist too. Damn. This game is messing with me. And my feelings.
They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future. Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
He doesn't feel like a terrorist right now. This whole terrorist thing is created by Amelie or her mother? Oh man, I'm so confused with what the hell is going on here. Or is he an actual terrorist?
Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry.
He helped him run away, but when he was forced
Ordered me to do something, I have
to
to
kill
do it.
him.
I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
Eventually, I guess he had to betray his captain on the orders of president or vice president. Damn, that's brutal. It's kind of interesting how not much words are spoken in most of video sequences, but emotional imagery is like so powerful. 0%.
Sam, are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell and
Third
emerged
time.
an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born.
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
He was shooting
Yeah.
first, but
They must
eventually
have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
All right. This message is insurance, in case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Amelie. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face. Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past. No record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts... I
Is
never
she a
met
clone?
Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her?
Ooh, ho, ho, ho.
The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Amelie was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second.
No one's
I
alive
had no direct contact with
from
her.
the first group. Is it?
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edge Knot City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Amelie was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Amelie was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children. You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Amelie could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Amelie is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Amelie is Amelie? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the Death Stranding, then I have to accept her invitation.
And shoot her in her face.
I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her. One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I had never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died.
Until
Because
this very
all
moment.
I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
Is he crying? Damn, this is more and more confusing. Hideo Kojima is freaking amazing.
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach. Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
And power cut off.
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Wagner, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader. The terrorist voidouts, the whole extinction agenda, Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it
Kinda
lines up with what
half
Die Hard Man
expected it.
said. Higgs
From
turned
few
on me
episodes
after
ago.
he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was. It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this? Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
Is somebody clone of Bridget or her projection?
What she wants and why.
Or Bridget was created by Amelie?
If we get to the bottom
Damn.
of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
Did we mess with his
She's
memory?
waiting for you on the beach. Hurry back east.
Does he really remember her, or is it all... Damn, I'm confused. Damn, it's a lot more complicated than I thought even before.
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam, this is critical.
Understand. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. This has been an interesting ride, and plot thickens. It's like I did have an idea Amelie can be behind all of this, like in the last 2 episodes, but I didn't really think it's actually gonna be confirmed. And we still don't know why and what's happening. So yeah, I honestly really want to see what happens next. Damn. So I'll see you soon. Peace out.